Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a Thursday afternoon video right here on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles. Now, known as the very evil, very dark, very scary, so beware. It is the Shadows Lair 2.0. This is episode number 40 XL. We're going extra large for that ass. On this episode, ladies and gentlemen, with episode number 40 of The Shadows Lair, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down there inside of my extra large pants with my extra large cock, but it is what it is. So, subscribe to this channel, my other channels as well, down in the description box. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show your love and support. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face. Because you're SOL. And you know what that means. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal. We really hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back. You relax. You grab that cold one. Cheers. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Or your legs up, or whatever you want. And enjoy the show. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Follow me on social media. Please hit that bell. That's all you gotta do. So simple, even a dumb fuck like you can do it. But I digress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday afternoon, September the 5th, 2024. It is the first day of football season. Dun, 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 dun. They came in black and silver on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. Yep. The 2024-2025 football season has begun in the NFL. In the league where they play for pay. So, this is week 1 of the 2024-25 season. I've been waiting since February, ever since that, Heartbreak City for the 49ers. So I've been waiting. I've not been waiting all day for Sunday night, but I've been waiting for football season to come around. But we are here tonight on NBC and Peacock. We got the first game of the season. The two-time. They're 3-time champions, but back-to-back champions. Sadly, the Kansas City the Chiefs, defending their title again, trying to go for a three-peat this year, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who I believe they faced in the, I think they faced them in the playoffs, I forget, but in any case, they made the playoffs. Should be a good game. It's in Kansas City, so, Travis Kelce's going to be playing, that idiot, overrated bitch, Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce's whore of a girlfriend. Taylor Swift is going to be there in the press box, boring the hell out of us. They're going to be cutting back and forth between that bitch. And maybe Patrick Mahomes, slut of a wife, but should be a good game. I'm hoping the Chiefs lose, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs to win. And, they're going to start this season, probably at 1-0. I know Otaku's going to be mad, but I don't give a shit. But, sorry. But, the Chiefs, they basically really didn't do much, in the offseason. And right now, they are the team to beat in the NFL and in the AFC West. You look at the AFC West, really no competition. The Chargers are still kind of rebuilding. The Raiders, even with Mike Singletary, they still have a decent team, but, the only way that the Chiefs lose is by beating themselves or getting a major injury with Kelce or Mahomes. Mahomes goes down. I think that team is far different than what they are right now. If Kelsey goes down, I think they'll still be a good team even with Mahomes at the helm. But they really need Travis Kelsey to stay healthy and take him to the playoffs and maybe to Super Bowl 59, which will be in February in New Orleans, and then Super Bowl 60. We're going LX, reverse of extra large. Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California, February 2026. I can't wait for that. I would love for the Niners to get that one, but we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, and as far as the Broncos go, I don't see the Broncos even doing anything this year. So it's basically the Chiefs' division to lose, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs to win that. But that's that. And then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Peacock, we got the Green Bay Packers, the Crappers, basically, taking on the pedophile Eagles of Philadelphia in Brazil. That should be an interesting game. Don't know the time difference there, but the game's at 8 o'clock. So, on Peacock. So, it should be a good game there. I'm going to go with the Packers to win that game. As much as I hate both teams, I got to go with somebody because of my fantasy league. So, because it starts tonight. So, I better get some good wins and get a lot of points tonight, but we'll see. So, I'm going to go with the Packers to beat the pedophile Eagles. And that's it. Then we got the Sunday slate. I'll get to that in a little bit. But we're going to start off, as I always do. This is my 2024 NFL preview. And like I always do every September, for the past few years, I talk about the local teams, the Giants, the Jets, and my favorite team of all time, the 49ers. So we got that. But this year, instead of talking about the Niners first, we're going to talk about the local teams first. And we're going to talk about the brand new look Jets, Jets. Alright, so they're coming back. Robert Saley's back at the helm for the third year in a row. Not so great the last couple years. I think we're 4-12 the first year. I think we're 4-12. And then the last couple years, they were 7-10. Rodgers, and his discount double check got hurt the first game of the year against the Bills, and pretty much the Jets went. They had a little upswing with quarterback with a new quarterback. What was his name? Mike Smith, I think. Zach Wilson just stunk up the joint, even as the backup. They just really, they had some highs, they had lows, they had really horrible lows with Rodgers going down for the season. And that was it. The division was done, basically, because it was a dogfight between the Bills and the Dolphins. The Patriots were just rebuilding. It was Belichick's final season. Now he's an analyst, And, we'll see what happens with that. But, going into the season, it felt like, this is like last season. I said the Jets got high hopes. I think they could win the division, go to the playoffs for the first time in many years. I think 12 years they haven't been in the playoffs, I think, since 2010, 2012. That's crazy. For a team that, on paper the last few years, besides the horrible years, before, the horrible years after Sanchez and Sam Darnold, and now he got Zach Wilson years where he just basically stunk, and now he got Rodgers, and what happens? He gets hurt the first game of the year, and then pretty much the season's over. So, Jets look right now, they got Sauce Gardner, a great freaking defensive back. They got a lot of talent on that defensive line. They picked up some guys on the offensive line. They're playing the Niners on Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC here in New York, so we can see it. So we got that. That's going to be an epic game in Santa Clara at prime time. 8:15 start in Santa Clara. Well, at 5:15 in Santa Clara, 8:15 here in the Northeast. Should be a great game. The only way the Jets can win the division, like I said this last year, the Jets season goes through Rodgers, and that's it. He's 6-3 against the Niners in the regular season, so the Niners are going to have a very tough time with him, but you can't win in the playoffs, and the Niners even, with all the drama that happened with the Niners, I'll get to that in a minute, this Jet team looks pretty damn good. Let me go to the Jets schedule. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the Jets. Alright, so they got the Niners at home on Monday Night Football, which is if you're a San Francisco Niners fan, Frank Gore! He's gonna be inducted into the 49ers Hall of Fame. That's gonna be at halftime. That should be epic. But as far as the Jets schedule goes, they're at the Niners on Monday. Then next Sunday, they're going to be on the road again against the Tennessee Titans, who look still pretty good, with the Jaguars and now the Colts. I think it's going to be between the Jaguars and the Titans once again. But don't look down. Those Houston Texans look pretty good. So that AFC South division, I think it's going to be a dogfight with all four teams. But we got that. Alright, after they're on the road for the first two games, week 3, the home opener against the Patriots on Thursday Night Football, September the 19th. Then they stay at home for the Denver Broncos, that's September the 29th. And then they are off the week after that, that's their bye week, I believe. October the 14th, Monday Night Football at home. They got 3 straight home games, which is crazy. Against the Bills at MetLife. That should be interesting. Then October the 20th, Sunday Night Football, prime time against the Steelers. October 27th against the New England Patriots. Oh, that's a 1 o'clock game. And then later that night, you're going to get to watch NXT Halloween Havoc. Okay, we got that. Speaking of Halloween, the Jets will be playing on Halloween night at MetLife against the Houston Texans on Thursday Night Football. So hopefully that'll be broadcast here in the New York City area. But you can watch it on CBS or Fox anyway. Then they go to Arizona to face the Cardinals. Then November 17th, another Sunday Night Football game against the Colts. Then the week after that, I don't know why it's broken up here, like November 17th, and then would be the 24th. I mean, they don't have that. Let me just check the schedule here. Yeah, I think they have 2 off days. They can't have 2 off weeks. Hold on a second here. I might be missing something here. But in any case, the next game after the Colts game is December the 1st at home against the Seahawks. Then they go to Miami, December the 8th, December the 15th at Jacksonville. So they're going to be in the Florida area for those 2 weeks. They come back home 2 days before my birthday, December the 22nd, against the Rams. That'll really help the Niners out, I hope, but it's that. Then they finish the season January the 5th at home against the Dolphins. So, not a great schedule, not an easy schedule as well, but like I said, if Rodgers can stay healthy, he's going to take this Jet team probably to the playoffs. But, that defensive line is great. They're going to do some good things. The offensive line might be a little shaky, but I think the Jets all in all, could get more than 10 wins this year. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go 11-6 for the Jets. Maybe it's 12-5, but that's a stretch. But we got that. All right, then we're gonna go to the New York Football Giants, who didn't have a great year last year. Daniel Jones got hurt with his neck. Saquon Barkley got hurt. Now he's on the pedophile Eagles. A couple of the receivers got hurt. A couple of people in the defense got hurt. They just had another bad year. Didn't make the playoffs. I think this is the third year that Coach the Ball is on the team. But, there's some high hopes for the Giants this year, but I don't see him even making the playoffs this year. I just don't. They start off Sunday on Fox against the Vikings at home. Week 2 at Washington, a big rivalry game. Then they're on the road again against Cleveland. And then they come back home, a Sunday night game against them Cowboys, who are probably not going to make the playoffs. Maybe make the playoffs, maybe not. I don't. With Dax probably be his last year as a Cowboy. And you got Trey Lance waiting in the wings, but the Cowboys are just like choke artists, and it is what it is. I think it's gonna be the NFC East is gonna come down to the pedophile Eagles, who gave a lot of money to Saquon Barkley. They gave a lot of money to I think Antonio Brown. I forget who it was, but. Those pedophile Eagles are definitely going to make the playoffs, definitely win the NFC East again. I think it's going to be a dogfight this year, though, with the Washington Commanders. So, I just can't see the Giants even competing this year the way they look right now. So, I think it's going to be the last year of Daniel Jones. I think he's gone. He's not a franchise quarterback at all. But they did have a pretty decent draft. Defense is not great. Offense, not great. Feels like the Niners almost, but still, we got that. So that's their game. That's the Sunday night game. Then they go to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Might help the Niners there, but we'll see. Then they come back home October the 13th against the Bungles. That's it's an 8:20 start, I believe. That's a Sunday night game against the Bengals. What? Okay. Then they have the Eagles at home. So back-to-back weeks they're at home. The October 20th game's at 1. Then they go play the Steelers on Monday Night Football, October the 28th. Then they got the Commanders after that at home. The Panthers after that. They will be playing on Thanksgiving again. I think they played last year. The Niners played, I think, last year on Thanksgiving. But anyway, the Cowboys will be playing the Giants in Dallas on Thanksgiving afternoon. That's a 4:30 start. So that game will most likely be on Fox. And that's pretty much it. Their bye is November the 17th. And then after the Thanksgiving game, They got 2 home games against the Saints and the Ravens, and they end the season January 25th on the road against the pedophile Eagles. And their last home game is December the 29th against the Colts. So I'm going 4-13 for the New York Football Giants, and that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Now going to the 49ers before get out of here. 49ers look pretty good. A lot of drama with the Aiyuk situation. He is signed 4 years, $120 million, $78 million in guaranteed money. So we got him for this year and the next 4 years. Already total 5 years of Aiyuk. That's great. The Niners have like around $49 to $55 million in cap space. So they're going to give that to freaking Brock Purdy, who's in his final year of his contract. So he's going to be hopefully getting bagged after this season. Trent Williams restructured his contract, so he's going to be staying, and he's got more guaranteed money coming his way. over the next, I think, 3 years. That's damn good. Because without Trent Williams, without Debo, without Bosa, Kittle, Fred Warner, and the gang, the Niners are pretty much going nowhere. But this year is the revenge of the revenge tour, and I think the Niners will definitely win the NFC West. Gonna be a little bit exciting with those Rams coming back, because the Rams look, better than they were a couple years ago. But that offensive line still scares me with Colton McVitz and everybody there. But it got a little bit better. They got the guys they actually need on offensive line. Got more secondary help. Tuafunga's coming back from injury. They got rid of a couple guys. I think it was Mitchell or Mason, the running back. The backup running back got hurt. He's out for the year. That sucks. Because, need a guy to back up CMC, Christian McCaffrey. What an amazing year. I don't know if he's going to replicate it this year, but the Niners can only go so far as Christian McCaffrey runs through the opposing defense. And Brock Purdy didn't have a great freaking preseason, but even though the Niners went 1-1-1, they had a tie against the Raiders at the end, which was, I don't know why, but it is what it is. But anyway, alright, so the Niners, like I said, they got the Jets on Monday night in Santa Clara. Then they go on the road next Sunday in Minnesota. That's going to be a toughie. Definitely a toughie. Then they got the Rams at SoFi, or Levi Stadium South. That's a 4 o'clock game here. I don't know if that's going to be on Fox. Well, it is on Fox. Everything's on Fox in California, but sometimes not here. But it is what it is. Then they come home for the Patriots. That should be an easy win. Then they got the Cardinals at home. That should be a win. Then they go to the Seahawks on Thursday Night Football in Seattle, which is a tough place to win, to play in and win. But the Niners have done that. So got that. Then the big one, October the 20th, rematch of the Super Bowl in Santa Clara against the Chiefs. That's going to be big. Then they got Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys on Week 8. Week 9, they got the bye. And then after the bye, they're at Tampa Bay. They're at home against Seattle, Week 11. Week 12, at the Packers, November the 24th. So they do not have a Thanksgiving game this year. Sucks, but it is what it is. That's going to be a good game. That game should be on Fox 5 here in New York. Week 13, at Buffalo. That might be a toughie. Green Bay's going to be tough. Seattle, the division games are going to be tough. We got that. They got Buffalo, December the 1st, December the 8th, at home against Chicago, the Bears. That should be a very hard game. Then at home, December the 12th, against the Rams, December the 22nd, at Miami. That might be a little tough. And then the final home game against Detroit, a rematch of the NFC title game, which was in San Fran. That's going to be on ABC. That's a Monday night game, I believe. Monday night game. That's the final Monday night game, I think. And then Week 18, we don't know when that game is, January 4th or 5th, at Arizona to end the year. So, I think the Niners will win the division. I'm going to go 12-5, excuse me. But it's going to be a dogfight between them and a resurgent Rams team. We still got the Seahawks to worry about. Arizona's still pesky, but they're still rebuilding. And we got that. NFC North, it's going to be tough. We got the Packers, the resurgent Lions who went to the NFC title game last year. The Packers got beat in the NFC championship game by, the Niners. And then you got the Bears, who got a new stadium, looks great. New quarterback, basically a new team. They look great in the preseason, so they're going to be a little bit scary this year, but they might make the playoffs as a wild card. I'll give them that, but we'll see what happens. As winning the division, I'm going to go with the Packers to win the division. NFC South is a mess. I'm probably gonna go with the Saints to win that division. Because I think they're the better team out of that four. Tampa Bay just doesn't look that great to me. The Falcons. I mean, I don't even care about the Falcons right at this point. The Panthers, no, just no. And then the Saints, I think, are going to win that division. And I said, and NFC West, the Niners. I think the wildcard teams are going to be the Bears, the Lions, possibly the Commanders, and maybe the Rams. So we got that. In the AFC, I got the it might be the Jets. I'm not going to say the Jets are going to win the division, but I think they'll be like a number two, maybe get a wild card spot at least. But I'm going to go with the Bills. I still think the Bills... actually, take that back. I'm going to go with the... I forgot about that. Forgot the Bills. I gave rid of everybody. They got rid of Gable Stevenson. They got rid of their most of the offensive line, the defensive line. They basically got nobodies on their team. Still got Josh Allen on the team. But still, I mean, the Bills look like a completely different team this year. So, I'm going to go... I hate to say this, guys. I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to go with the Jets to win the division. If this is a big if Rodgers stays healthy. If not, I could probably think that the Bills or the Dolphins win that division. The Patriots, no, they got a new coach, and I think Pete Carroll's on the coaching is coaching the Patriots now. I forget, but we got all that. So as far as the AFC East, right now I'm gonna go with the Jets. AFC North, that's a tough one to call because you got the Ravens, they're up and down, with what's his name, Jackson on, I think the quarterback, I forget, but, Ravens can only go as far as they can go. The Bungles, Joe Burrow coming back, didn't have a great year, so, they'll be up there. The Brownies, maybe as a sleeper team. The Steelers, probably on the outside looking in again. And I think Mike Tomlin, the coach of the Steelers, I think this is his final year. He's been there for basically forever, and I think he has one Super Bowl ring. But lately, after Roethlisberger left, they really haven't had a great quarterback in years. So I don't think the Steelers are going to go anywhere. I mean, they might surprise, but we got that. AFC West, Chiefs, obviously. AFC South, I'm going to go with the Texans. I think the Texans are going to have a resurgent year this year. So look out. I think they're going to be one of the sleeper teams in the NFL. And maybe the Commanders, too. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Preliminary Super Bowl 59 prediction. I'm going with the Niners. And I'm going with the Bungles. I think the Chiefs are going to get knocked out this year. I don't want to see a rematch of last year's Super Bowl with the Niners and the Chiefs. I do not want to see it. Because the refs are gonna give, they're gonna go to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, and then they're gonna tell Taylor Swift to suck all their dick so they can give the Chiefs their third straight Super Bowl. And it'll be the first time in NFL history a team has three-peated. I don't see the Chiefs three-peating this year. I just don't. I can't see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. I want them to be out. And when they do lose in the playoffs, I'm going to go on video. I'm going to go on my camera, and I'm going to laugh my ass off. Or if they lose in the Super Bowl, I will laugh my ass off because the Chiefs don't deserve shit. And that's it. So, my preliminary Super Bowl prediction, which may change during the season, it's going to be the Niners in the NFC and the Bungles which we could have saw last year, but did not. I'm going to go with the Niners and the Bungles Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, Louisiana in February. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so that is my preview for the NFL season 2024. Let me know what your predictions are for the NFL season. What teams you like. How do you see your teams going? Let's have a nice little discussion, if you will. Down below in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video. Stick that thumb straight up everybody else's. Woo-ha! And subscribe to my channels. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media. And don't forget to hit that bell. And that's it. Alright, I gotta get out of here because I have a doctor appointment to go to. I got other things to do. So I will be watching the game tonight. Maybe a little bit of it, not much of it, because I really don't care about the game. But during the season, I might do some post-game Niners talk, not live, obviously. I'll just do like a post-game show. Give you my thoughts, you understand, on the Niners season right here on the channel. I'm going to branch out a little bit with my predictions videos and previews and all that shit. So I'm going to do that. Probably Tuesday I'll do a post-game review for the Niners game against the Jets. See how the game went, my thoughts, my analysis, and everything like that. That's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 40 is in the can. Episode 41 of the Shadow Slayer series will be on Saturday afternoon with my AEW All Out predictions. And that's it. Alright, I'm out of here. I will be back tonight over on my Peter Joseph channel with my AEW Dynamite review, and it was on fire. I'm going to talk about Hangman burning down the house last night, and see what happens from there. And that's and we'll run down the card for All Out too, because I believe it's finalized. I know we got Collision tomorrow, going head to head with SmackDown, and then, well, let's see if Collision can get 289,000 or lower, because they got 289 this past weekend, lowest viewership in Collision's history. Ouch! And that's coming off of freaking Basher in Berlin, and I guess nobody cared to watch Collision. Damn, sad, but that is what it is. So that's all I gotta say about that. So tomorrow we got SmackDown and Collision live, head to head, and we got Rampage live right after that. And then Saturday night, we got All Out from Chicago, Illinois. Should be a great show. And then, we got football tomorrow night with the Packers and the Pedophile Eagles. And then Sunday, week 1 officially starts with the Giants and the Vikings. And then Monday Night Football this Monday night, that 49ers and the Jets, Jets. Should be some good shit, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait. Enjoy the season. Go Niners. Go Jets. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace!